It is. It is. So this is like a sort of not South American, sorry, like a North American sort of redwood forest.
Mm-hmm.
And that kind of like is the theme that we've gone with, and we've used two different types of redwood trees: the really tall, thinner ones, and the kind of the more sort of like bulky ones as well. So there's a few different ones.
They make are so cool.
Yeah, you should be able to find 3 Triceratopses. So if you have a look around, see if you can find them all. 'Cause there should be 3. There should be 3.
Do they have name
head back
tags
down
or
again.
something?
So yeah, we obviously it was the same as with all the animals that we use at the zoo.
there
We
they
have to
are,
use
I
name
see.
tags to name them.
They were hiding up in the leaves. Oh my goodness, so loud, Trinity.
We find that Sarah is actually the noisiest of the lot of them. But
Oh really? So she makes the most noise?
yeah, and she's the only one that's the other 2 are green. Toby and Trinity are sort of bright green. Sarah is more of a sort of darker
see
brown,
her,
so
I
you
see
might be
her.
hard to see her. Whereabouts did you find her? I'll see if I
She's
can
hiding
find
under some peach trees over here.
you. Ah,
Do you
okay,
like peaches,
okay, yeah, I
Sarah?
see.
Do you like peaches? Oh, she looks just like Sarah. I get it. I get it where the name came from.
Did you see? Yeah. Now there's the Sarah in Land Before Time. I think it's actually Cera, but we went with Sarah because it was actually again all the names of our dinosaurs are named by viewers.
Bailey,
So
what's the
yeah.
matter?
Bailey's got a little bit hurt. You don't happen to have a dog bed on you, do you? Because he doesn't want to heal up
don't.
without one.
We'll
have to,
he won't heal even when you just leave him sitting.
Yeah, unfortunately he's not that kind of dog yet. He
Feed
hasn't
him
got
a
the
treat.
talent. Treats.
If you feed him a dog treat, they instantly heal.
Okay, let's.
I do not
just
have one on
see.
me.
That's all right. I'm gonna just quickly pop one in because I'm a bit worried about him. So we'll just do that. There we go, Bailey. I happen to have one on me.
Why didn't you heal up?
I see. It said your dog is too high level to gain
Then
anything.
it's the wrong kind of treat. You have to go next level.
The super treat is the next
Yep.
one up, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah. Right. Okay. Well, let's give that a go and see whether or not that will work.
There
we
you go. All better,
Hey.
Bailey.
Yeah. I was getting really worried about him there. I think for the greater good, we need to make sure that Bailey's okay. So yeah, this is Spark. This is Lubot's dog, and he's a little bit hungry. Actually, I'll feed him some food. There we go. Good job. So Bailey and Spark. There we go.
Wow,
And
look at
obviously
all
you
this
have
room
Lily,
they've got
Tate.
to run.
We've got so many dogs. It's amazing. So we decided for the larger dinosaurs, we have these like double wide exhibits, which are like really, really quite large. But it also means that we can have like we'd be able to safely have like another sort of 3 or 4 Triceratops in here and not have to worry too much. You know, it's a good amount of space, I think. But we've worked very hard to make sure that the habitat works correctly for the animal as well. So these Triceratops are sort of like hopefully they feel right at home because you know. That's important. And who's this over here?
Because there's
Trinity's over
plenty
here.
of room for them just
Toby's
to
here.
roam and eat and walk. And how are the feeders going for them? Doing pretty good?
Yeah, they're doing well. They're currently not hooked up to any automatic feeding systems, but
Okay.
we have to add to them manually. But they are working. They're doing their job.
If you need any ferns, just let me know because I've got tons.
These guys actually. Do you have a Dinopedia at all?
On me. Like it's at home
Okay.
in my bookshelf.
If I pass you, you can borrow my one. Mm-hmm. Oh, Lubot's
Bailey.
actually dropped his as well very kindly. Sorry, Lubot's got it. If you just drop one down again, Lubot. If you've got one, there you go.
There we go.
So if you right-click on one of our guys over here, it will actually tell you the different types of things that they'll actually eat, which unfortunately is not a whole lot. They're a little bit fussy, but in the sort of on the second page at the bottom there, it should be lots of different pictures of things that they'll
Melon,
eat.
apple, bread, wheat,
Yeah.
potatoes. Well, that'll work out because I actually have some automatic wheat farms that we're setting up in the Meadow of Horses.
So any of those sort of things, if you can find any, we're always looking for more bits and pieces like that. Thank
I
you,
am
Lubot,
more
for
than
that.
happy
I'll
to
pass that
help.
up to you. Wonderful, wonderful.
No problem.
Who's
Well, obviously
am I
you're a
holding?
big part of all of the zoo stuff that's going on here, so you're part of this place as well, which is very, very cool. Now,
Well, and
should we head over
if you
to
ever
the,
need help growing plants, you know who to call.
Well, plants and landscaping as well, Seri, don't forget.
They
That
go
is one
hand
of
in
your
hand.
specialties. Exactly. So the other exhibit on the other side here is that. But what we're doing is we're just trying to make sure that it's still easy for us to do sort of stuff, maintenance and stuff.
Do
so
I
we're
do
doing
I
quite well. There's a
see
little pig
do I see
here.
dinner in front of me?
He might be. Lubot constructed a very clever little pig dispensary system.
Oh, really?
Which because it's not fair to carnivorous animals. They like to hunt, and it's not fair to deprive them of the ability
so
to
a
hunt.
dispensary system for pigs.
So there's a way for pigs to get into the area, and then basically the velociraptors are then allowed to hunt them if they want to. But there's quite a few velociraptors here, all again
I
named
see
by
them.
some of our people. They're a bit smaller than the Triceratops, obviously, but we have
Hey.
Dinny here.
I
And
love
we
his
have
little toes.
yeah, they're cool. They're talons, aren't they? They're really cool. June as well here, and then over here we have Grey Tip as well. That's 3 of them. Now, we already mentioned a couple of episodes ago, just before we came to visit you, we had a bit of a tragedy, which I think you managed to actually catch on camera, where we lost Talon the second, and we lost Fang as well.
Oh no! Yeah,
which was a
I
great
was so
shame,
confused.
unfortunately. We've been having some teething problems with when the dinosaurs are babies. They're able to sort of like fall through the ground a little bit, which is a problem that we're currently trying to fix. So sadly they have passed away, but we've actually developed a new.
Oh, they eat dodo eggs.
Do they? Wow. Okay. I know they eat quite a few different things. They're a lot less sort of fussy than the herbivores are. So yeah, they will eat plenty of different things. But whereabouts is Talon? Is it Talon the third that we have now?
Talon the third, yeah. He should
Is
be
he?
around.
Is he around?
Oh, here he is. He's climbing on this cave.
Oh my
Climbing on the
gosh.
cave.
Seri, come over to this habitat over here. This is fantastic. Oh dear. Here he is. So we now have Talon the third. We had one more Velociraptor egg that we've used to hatch Talon the third, and we currently don't have a Fang. But as soon as we find ourselves some more Velociraptor DNA, we will put another Fang in here as well, guys. So just bear that in mind.
I love how the dogs are just running around with them. Like, it's no big deal.
Well, yeah, these guys, again, if you right-click on them, you should notice that it should say there's an owner, and it should say Lubot is the owner, which means that they're actually tame to human kind of interaction. They're like captive bred dinosaurs, so they're actually not going to cause any harm to anybody. They will sort of hurt people who hurt Lubot. It's that kind of thing, like the dogs do.
So don't give Lubot a playful punch on the shoulder.
Yeah, because then you might have 5 Velociraptors coming after you.
It's a lot more dramatic than having our dogs go after us, like we always do.
Yeah. Exactly. Now you can see through this window here that there is a little bit of an aquarium that we've got going on, but we'll show you a little bit more about that later on. There's a couple of coelacanths in there.
Oh, how
There's a couple
exciting.
of nautilus. There's basically loads of stuff for us to show you, so we'll carry on. If you want to follow me back out again, we will go back to the main road and we can take you in through the main entrance, because these are the first 2 exhibits that we've been doing. Yes, this is one of the other really cool things that we've been doing, Seri. All of our lights that are at the top, do you see they all just came on? We actually have set it up to be environmentally friendly so that the lights only actually turn on at night, and then during the day they turn off. So we're trying to teach everybody that environmentally friendly is very important. So the lights are now turned on for the evening, so you should still be nice and bright for you.
Thank you.
And I know that's a bit tricky, but unfortunately, Velociraptors are clever enough to open normal doors.
Are they really?
Yeah, so we have to kind of keep it like that, nice and secure, because they are very clever animals and they can do things like that. So yeah, bear that in mind if you're ever going to make any exhibits for pack animals like that.
Yes. Noted.
So if we head to the centre here, should be able to see the names of all the Velociraptors and who named them here. So you might recognise some of these names, but maybe not. I'm not sure. We've got Gabriel Courier, Antoine Esques, and Crystal Craft. I know a couple of people who watch this show also watch your show as well, which is really, really cool. Anyway, so that's everything. Now, the last time that you saw this place, I think you popped over sort of like halfway through. We'd built sort of like one
Last time
thing,
I was here, I was
think.
helping clear up some bug problems.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, bug squashing for us, which you very kindly have taken care of, which is really, really wonderful. Now, if you have a look just here, you should see that we have actually got a donator road for all the donators that have donated to the show.
Oh, that's
and
so
hopefully you'll recognise
fun.
this guy here.
Yeah,
Do you recognise?
Cookie!
Yeah. So Cookie has actually donated to the show, and he's got himself as the very first of all of the people on Donator
That's
Road.
so
So there
cool.
he is. And we just need to quickly pay homage to a new person here, Bradley S., who currently hasn't given me his Minecraft details, but he has donated. So thank you, Bradley. There you are. You're just there, ready to go, which is really, really cool. But yeah, there's one thing that I want to show everybody that myself and Lubot have been working on. Well, mainly Lubot because he's amazing with this kind of stuff. Before we head into the visitor centre, we need to pay our respects to the fallen dinosaurs.
Oh no!
And to do so, we've actually made this really fantastic pine graveyard. It's like a pinewood graveyard area that we've And this is just sort of like for tribute for all the fallen dinosaurs who have died in unfortunate ways.
Oh, it's absolutely beautiful.
I think it's a nice way to kind of like remember all the dinosaurs that have passed away.
Mm-hmm.
We have Talon the Deinonychus here when we used to have Deinonychuses. Talon the Second the Deinonychus as well, and also Fang the Deinonychus as well. They are all here and will rest in peace until such time as we invent time travel.
Or cloning machines.
Yes, one of the two. But I think that we just hadn't shown people that yet, so I wanted everyone to make sure that they have seen that
Whoa,
we're.
that's so much fun running on this.
If you jump at the same time, you can sometimes like ping really quickly, like it's crazy. Oh dear, oh dear. Now I'm not sure if you'll actually see the Zoocast sign when you come up here, Seri. You see it?
It looks
oh, fantastic.
fantastic.
That's the sign for the show. So we managed to get that up on the wall, which I thought was really cool. And you should be able to see there's been quite a lot of changes since you've been here last, when you were doing some bug squashing. Everything has kind of evolved.
Oh, nice! I love how you did the fencing around this.
So we
this
have
is
like
fantastic.
this is our Littlefoot. This is the first Littlefoot before we made you a second Littlefoot.
That looks amazing.
Isn't he doing cool?
That is so cool.
He looks really awesome. So what we'll do is we'll go around the rooms one by one, and I think you remember back when this was like sort of a sort of open shell area.
Yeah, I
We've
do.
actually found a use for every single room.
I remember
we'll
when we were
off
still
here.
stumbling across like spiders and scorpions.
Yeah. But at least it's all lit up now. We don't get any
It
problems with
looks
monsters anymore.
awesome.
So this is the purple room, which is also called the
museum.
Zoocast Museum. We don't really have that many exhibits yet, apart from 2 that we found so far on our travels.
Oh, that's so cool.
We've got a broken
I do
skeleton
have
figure.
a paleontology 3 and an archaeology 3 pickaxe
Oh
now.
my god! Wow.
So they really help if you ever need to find like specifically fossils. You get at least 3 fossils per biofossils per fossil block, or at least
That's-
like 3 relic
that's
scraps
amazing.
per relic block. So
That's like we are desperate for that kind of stuff. So we really want to. Yeah, Lubot's just kind of like got in there
he's an
somehow.
exhibit, huh? Well,
Yeah,
it's
he's
fitting because
part
you
of the
did
exhibit.
find him inside an ice cave.
We did, yeah, and he's. I think he's getting warmed up anyway. But that's something we're on the lookout for. So hopefully one day we'll get our own paleontology pick. But I know that you've only got the one, so we won't ask you for yours. Anyway, so that's the purple room. It doesn't have much to show you right now.
It's looking
the
awesome.
The red room is our accommodation, and currently there isn't too much here because we haven't had any guests. Now you are welcome to claim any one of this room, or this room for kind of doing what you
I
want
think I
with.
left
You can
a whole
put-
bunch. Oh yeah, hi little guy.
There you go. So if you want this room, then,
Well,
then
I'm like,
you're more
I'm
than
pretty
welcome
sure I
to
left some of the hidden biofossil game that I left for you guys.
it. Yeah,
Just can't
but we've
sprinkle
kept
them
a couple of
everywhere.
them because they're really cool. This is Lubot's room. This is what we've done with one of his rooms, and I
Do
don't
you
know if
mind,
you
Lubot?
remember.
No, it's fine. Come in.
Okay, good.
This is Norman here, Norman Snail,
Oh, awesome.
who's hanging out, having a good time.
Hi, buddy.
I think you might recognise him. I'm not sure if you've seen him before. You might have done.
Yeah, I
And
have.
I think if you saw the chimney from afar, up above, this is where the chimney comes
Yeah.
to. It's Lubot's
Where
little fireplace.
I was wondering where that like led to because I found the flames and I was like, where on earth? Or I found the smoke and I couldn't find the flames.
Yeah, exactly. That's where it all is. So I mean, I think that's
Do you not
like
have a room, Kath?
this is currently what will be my room. But I also need a room to do some green screen work. So I haven't decided whether or not it's going to be in here or not. I'm not sure. I haven't decided yet. But I definitely need somewhere to live. But at the moment, I just sort of like plop a bed down whenever I'm working because we're always so busy working here. Oh dear, oh dear.
Oh, I like this.
This is the little blue penguin Pingu.
Oh, it's so cute.
Who's doing well. Lubot built him a little sort of like igloo that has like a little swimming area underneath.
That's so
he has plenty
adorable.
Time to catch fishies and things, which is really cool.
Have you guys ever collected feathers from him?
No, we didn't know you could do that. Is
Yeah,
that
that's
how
half
do
the
you-
thing. Blue penguin feathers get turned into penguin. Hang on, penguin. There
Okay.
we go. The blue penguin
checking her
feathers
phone.
get turned into quite a bit of like the cloud penguin boots. A lot of the rare stuff,
Oh,
actually.
the cloud penguin stuff. Oh, really cool. Nice
Pretty
nice
sure.
armors and things then. Oh, that's something we'll have to look into in the future then. That's
Just
really cool.
if you clip his feathers, sometimes you make him really mad and he'll attack you until you give him fish again, and then he's
Oh
better.
god.
And he's like, okay,
Okay.
I like you again.
Well, we best bear that in mind. Now, this is the analysing room. I think you might have caught a glimpse of this being
Yeah.
made, but it's now been completed with all its wonderful green goo inside.
Oh, look at all this.
We wanted to find a way of making sure that we could learn as much as we could about the DNA before we started working with the dinosaurs. So every one of our very first DNAs, we have actually put into these machines. So these are all like
Nice.
our first Stegosaurus, our first Pterosaur, our first Tyrannosaurus, like that. And some of the analyzers are actually giving us some details about them. So if you come back to the front here, you can see that there's a few of these that actually have given us information about the name of the
nice.
lizard and the age of the dinosaur and the diet and stuff. And that's all coming through the analyzer machines, which is very, very cool. So
That's fantastic.
that's the way
so
that
that
we're
way you
managing
can
to
get
find
a
out.
few
So
more
we're trying to
details.
make sure people, learn a bit about our dinosaurs as well. And then all of our actual analyzers are all here, which is what we're using to get the biofossils out, which is quite cool.
I like it.
So yeah, plenty of information, which is really, really cool. I know there's a lot to go through, so we're trying to
Oh, you're fine.
we're trying to show you everything. This is the sorting room. There's just a load of chests in there, nothing really maybe amazing, interesting. The green room, though, the green room is probably one of the best rooms in the whole place.
Oh,
This is the
hatchery!
hatchery. This is where we work on all of our dinosaurs.
Aw.
Now it's a currently there's two hatcheries, one for herbivores and one for carnivores, which we've set up deliberately, and we have got a load of eggs which we are working on at the moment. Now we actually have got some
Ooh,
Pachycephalosaurs,
look at all these guys.
which we're going to be naming. We're actually going to be doing that probably in the next couple of episodes, not just yet. But I believe Lubot has the Pachycephalosaurus on him. Do you, Lubot? You got
It's
them on
so
you?
fantastic. Whoa!
Here we go. So these are the fully grown adult Pachycephalosaurus,
They're
which
so
are
amazing.
we have 5 of these guys, and they have
Six.
six of these guys, and the names have been chosen from viewers, but we're going to keep everybody in suspense for a little bit longer until we finish the actual exhibit.
Oh,
They're
they
currently
look
living in Pokeballs
awesome.
because their exhibit hasn't been finished yet, but they are some of the coolest animals. I mean, they look so wonderful, don't they?
They look amazing.
And they butt heads all the time as well, which is hilarious. But yeah, there'll be more than that in the next couple of episodes over on my channel. And then the chest over here, where I am now, the diamond chest, has all the eggs that we currently have at the moment. You have to, you got to be careful. Again, I'll open it for you. It's all right, Tom?
Thank you.
There you go. There you go. We don't have that many DNAs, but the ones that we do have, we've turned into eggs. So we have all these guys here,
That's
kind of ready to go.
fantastic. I hear
So I
that you're
think-
looking for Velociraptors, by the way.
We're looking for any dinosaurs that you don't have the room to keep, Seri. We are more than happy to take on for you. We've got
Well, I have
so much
several
room.
Velociraptors.
Well, that sounds like something that we would be more than happy to take on for you. We've got
we've got
quite a
6, I
few.
think, haven't we?
We've got
Steve as
we've
well.
currently got 6, and Steve, very important. Steve's very important. We're going to make an exhibit for them probably, hopefully, well, pretty soon. We haven't decided how big it should be and all that kind of stuff yet, but it's coming. It's coming. Now this over here is the staff entrance to the aquarium, which we can go through because it's all part of the staff system. It's been split up into 3 aquariums. The first of which is just through here. This is the Hatchery Aquarium,
Oh, how fun!
and this is where we're going to be putting all of the Lipluridons when they're babies and all the different sort of seafaring dinosaurs. So we're going to start off their lives in here. Because basically what we do is we hatch them in the hatchery just to make sure that they're all okay, no sort of like birth defects or diseases or
careful,
anything like
baby.
that. And then once he likes swimming, it's fine, he's happy. And once they're kind of like we've made sure that they're okay, then they go into the sort of the actual exhibit itself. We also have the coelacanth exhibit here as well.
Oh, look at those
Now-
coelacanth.
We do have some Nautilus, but they seem to be doing a little bit of hiding at the moment. I'm not quite sure where they've gone. I'm sure they're around here somewhere. I think they might be having a little bit of a sleuth. But we've got Sushi, the coelacanth, Swampy, the coelacanth, Bubbles, the coelacanth, and I'm Drowning, which is a very silly thing to do. Just hop back here. And then the last one over here is Squishy, the coelacanth. So those
Oh,
are our
that's so
4.
cool.
Our Nautiluses
Squishy?
we will have to pop back in again. In fact, I think we might actually separate them out into over there. But anyway, we'll do that at another point. And then finally, we have an overhead aquarium as well, which is the final one, which just houses some of our sort of like more exotic fish and things.
Oh, hi
which
guys,
we
where did
have.
these starfish come from?
They're ones that we just sort of like found when we were in the sea getting all the ocean coelacanth information done. So they're just sort of like we're knocking about in the Tropicraft areas. So yeah, you should hopefully be able to find some. Yeah,
That
if
would
you
be it. Look at all these
so if
beautiful
you don't
fish.
if you don't have one, Seri, let me just did I just pop that off? Where's it gone? Did that work? I tried to take one off, but I'm not sure if it actually came off properly. No, they don't seem to want to come off without. Okay. Well, I was going to give you one, but I can't apparently, so I apologise,
They're
Seri.
so
I wish I could.
beautiful. I've never seen them
Yeah.
before.
There's a couple of different ones actually.
So did you
that's not
find
the
them
only one
in
that
the
you can get.
Tropicraft realm, or?
These ones were back when. Do you remember when we were having some problems in the Tropicraft and we did a couple of flicking of switches and suddenly all the animals started coming up.
Yep.
But it made an awful lot of bugs. Yeah,
Yep.
we found them during that time, which is cool. But unfortunately you can't find them all the time. So we'll have to see
so
if we can
fun.
source you some.
Careful, Bailey. Okay.
He's not very good at staying on the edges.
Ow.
Lubot also is not very good at staying on the edges.
no.
They're both
Not very
as
good.
bad as one another. But if you come back through, Seri, there's one last room that I can show you. It doesn't really have anything else in it, but it is the blue room, which is the utility room, where we're doing all of our more kind of like complicated machinery and stuff is all kept in here.
You guys have been doing so much awesome building.
We've been trying very hard to make sure everything looks good. That most of the work has been going into the exhibits themselves, obviously because the dinosaurs come first. But we've been putting some effort into it. So we have our smeltery over there, which came from my house back over in Zoodesia.
Ah, you moved it.
Yeah, it's been moved over here temporarily because I needed to have a place
Bailey,
that I could
you
carry
really
on
don't want to
working.
be down there, buddy. There you go.
Here we go. He's covered in soot. Look.
I know.
Bailey. There we go. Perfect. Oh dear, oh dear. And I think that is pretty much everything that we have done so far.
That is so amazing, Kath.
Ridiculous, isn't it? It's amazing, isn't it? We've been having a whole lot of fun. Ah, dear, oh dear. Now, Seri, do you think that maybe you could hang around for a little bit? We could certainly use your help to work on the Pachycephalosaurus stuff.
I could on one condition.
What's the one condition?
You feed me. I'm out of food.
Okay, here's some baked potatoes.
Yay! Baked potatoes! Wait.
Oh, fantastic.
There we
Well,
go.
then,
That's
we're
better.
very lucky, guys, because that means that Seri will be joining us next episode. Yay!
Yay! I'll be here.
Woo!
Fantastic. I'm looking forward to it. So, until next time, guys, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you all very soon.
There we go, guys. We're on a vacation.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.